I wish I could say I have a TBR cart, but I have over 300 books, physical books, on my bookshelves that I have not yet read. So I can't do just a cart. I have way too many. Hello and welcome. This is my first official YouTube video, and what better way to start it than with our March TBR. Now, February, I had an amazing reading month. I think I'm at like maybe 14 or 15 books, but we've gotten through everything that we picked on our February TBR, and we did that using our TBR jar. So let's go through and do this again and see what goodies we get to pick out for March. We've got a ton of prompts. My goal is to pick out 8 or 9. I know I want to read Elsie Silver's new book that's coming out. I think it's Wild Side. And so that gives me, please ignore my cat. My cat's going nuts over there. It's always chaos, just chaos. Anyways, that leaves me with some space to put in the books that are coming out in March or that just like pop up out of nowhere that I decide I want to mood read. So let's get started with our first one. Let's get deep in there. Oh, that's 2. Do that one. Our first one. A book favorite book talker raves about. Ooh. Okay, I have to think about it. I am reading Nocticadia right now, or that would have been the perfect pick. Let's see. Let's take a look, okay? Actually, one of my favorite book talkers is Mariana, and one of the books she raves about I've been meaning to read forever. Holy crap, this is a big boy. Look at this baby. How many pages are you? I didn't realize it was this big of a book. It's acknowledgements. Nope, don't look at the last page. I'll have to cover it or I will read it. 731 pages. Oh my God. But she has been raving about this book forever, and I keep wanting to pick it up, and now I know why I haven't, because she's a chunker. But we are going to be doing City of Gods and Monsters by Kayla Edwards. So that'll be our first pick for March. On to choice number 2. A book with masked men. Oh, okay. This could go one of 2 ways. We could go the Renaverse with the Legacy of God series, because I believe they do wear the masks, but not like all the time. I also have a book called Aaron's Obsession, but I don't think it has great reviews. I haven't really heard anybody talk about it. And then on Kindle, there is Sweet Dreams, and it looks like it has a masked guy in it. And then Kidnapping the Mafia Boss. I think that might be the only ones that I know of that I can think of off the top of my head that have masked men in them. I think what we're gonna do is start the next book in the Legacy of the God series. This is God of Pain. I think it's the second book. And it follows... The princess is taken by the God of Pain. He won't stop until he breaks me or I break him. So I always know Rena Kent's a good time. I'm excited for this one. So book 2 is gonna be a darker romance, God of Pain by Rena Kent. We're off to a good start here. All right, let's see. Book 3. Ooh, it's a thick one. All right, let's see. A book by one of my favorite authors. book by one of my favorite authors. All right, who are we gonna choose? We have Elsie Silver. Absolutely love, love, love Elsie Silver. I know I can't go wrong with anything by her. Catherine Cowles, I know I can't go wrong with anything by Catherine Cowles as well. And I'm kind of feeling, I mean, of course, there's S.J. Maas. We know we love her, but I've read everything so far. I'm kind of feeling a little bit of a romantic suspense. And I did just buy, I'm waiting on it to come in actually, I think. No, we're getting distracted. We're getting distracted, stop. It's not romantic suspense, it's one of my favorite authors. So I think we're gonna go with Catherine Cowles. I just realized Jennifer Hartman's one of my favorite authors as well, and I just got her new book in. Oh, that's hard. What is it, Irreversible? I think that's about to come in today. So it's between Irreversible by Jennifer Hartman, Delicate Escape by Catherine Cowles, or I totally forgot, Phantom by H.D. Carlton just came out as well. There's so many good ones. Phantom by H.D. Carlton is Gigi's story, so it's actually a prequel to Haunting and Hunting Adeline, and this is a really highly anticipated read for me. And look at that cover. It's just a gorgeous cover. So honestly, I think it's kind of between these two, and they're so opposite. So let me see. Well, we've got a darker fantasy so far. We have a dark romance. So I think for now we'll go with Delicate Escape, and maybe there's another prompt that'll fit Phantom in. But that way we've got a well-rounded 3 books so far. Just stick that baby right there for the moment. All right, let's do book number 4. Got 2. Let's do that one. A book over 500 pages. Well, I wasn't planning on putting that many thick boys in there. I already have The City of Gods and Monsters, which was like 700 pages. Oh, Lord, a book over 500. Let's see. Let me see how many pages this is. Heavenly Bodies by Amani, I don't know how to say your last name, Ario, has been something I've really wanted to read. Oh no, it's so close. It's 480 pages. I think this might be part of one of my book clubs this month anyways, but it would have been nice to throw that on there. So not Heavenly Bodies. I wish I could say I have a TBR cart, but I have over 300 books, physical books, on my bookshelves that I have not yet read. So I can't do just a cart. I have way too many. So let me think. What do we feel like reading that's over 500 pages? I have so many fantasy books that are big chunkers, but I'm not exactly in the mood to go heavy fantasy this month because last month was so heavy fantasy. And then I checked Daisy Hates because that's a book that I've been kind of wanting to get back into. And I don't know, it actually wasn't over 500 pages. It's just under as well. So All Roads Leave Here by Mariana Zapata has been a book that's on my TBR for the longest time as well. And I just, oh no. Oh, I hate when books do that. You see that right there? See that little edge coming up? Absolutely hate that, but it is what it is. So yeah, that book is 537 pages, so that's perfect. It says, losing people you love is hard. Aurora knows moving back to a place that was once home isn't going to be easy. Starting your whole life over probably isn't supposed to be, but a small town in the mountains might be the perfect remedy for a broken heart. Checking out her landlord across the driveway just might cure it too. That sounds so good, and I've heard so many people I follow on Book Talk rave about this book. We've actually got like a nice mix going on here. And we're only 4 books in, so we're doing good. This has been such a successful way for me to get through my physical TBR because I'm a mood reader, but like if I'm in the mood for it before the month starts, I normally am able to kind of like go with it for the most part. And I feel like when I just randomly pick books that I think I might be in the mood for, it's not as effective as doing the TBR jar. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I'm girl mathing it a little bit. No, I wasn't ready for this yet. A book with a number in the title, and I did this for a reason. I wasn't expecting to get it this month though, to be completely honest. I put that specific prompt in there because I have had Binding 13 on my TBR forever. I bought this book so long ago. The Boys of Tommen. I just know it's gonna make me cry and make me upset. So I've been putting it off, and that's why that prompt is in there. So it looks like we are going heavy this month, jumping into The Boys of Tommen. So I'm pretty sure I will read book 1 and 2. I did hear that Saving and Redeeming 6, while it does follow another couple, kind of like reiterates the same story and follows them kind of through the same moments that's going on in these 2 books. So I think I will follow the advice and not read the whole series at once. That I'll just do Binding and Keeping 13 this month and then take a break before doing the next one, so it's not like fresh in my head. I am somebody who reads a book and 90% of the information, unless it heavily impacted me, is like gone. Done. I can tell you I love the book. I can tell you I had a great time or not. I will not be able to spout out details unless it is Fourth Wing, any type of ACOTAR or Throne of Glass. Like I can spit backs from those books. Some of my Robin Hobb books, Malice by John Gwen, those like they've stuck with me. They've impacted me so deeply that I can remember every fact from those books. But everything else, like just take a little break and it kind of just goes out of my head. On to book 6. And I don't even know what I'm hoping for right now. A new release. Perfect, because you know what? I had just mentioned Elsie Silver's book comes out March 4th. I think it's Wild Side. And that has been one of my most anticipated releases this year. So we will pick that up on release day. And yeah, I don't even need to think about it. It is Elsie Silver's Wild Side. So that's actually the perfect prompt. Especially since we've got like, we got a duology that just crept in there. And there's a possibility that I love City of Gods and Monsters so much that we will be ordering the next book. Okay, so number 7. A book in a series I already started. So we actually have a ton of series that I've already started. This past month, I just read the Infatuated Fae series. I read book 1 and 2. I still have to read book 3, but I'm not really like happy where book 2 ended. I feel like it was turning a little, I don't know. That's not here or there. We'll do it in our wrap up. I'm going off on a tangent. Okay, so what other series are we in the middle of? I'm in the middle of Magnolia Parks. Naomi Novik, oh my God. I think I'm on book 2, The Graduate. I'm in the middle of Gold Rush Ranch series by Elsie Silver. I am in the middle of Zodiac Academy. What else am I in the middle? I'm in the middle of so many series. I'm kind of feeling, so we don't have too many fantasies right now. All we have is the City of Gods and Monsters. So I feel like it should be a fantasy. Now we can go with Zodiac Academy. And with that, we have like 2 routes we can go. I just finished book 3 a couple months ago in January. We could go jump into book 4, which is what I want to do because I want to know how the story continues. But so many people say to take a break and jump into Dark Fae. But I kind of feel like I'm starting a whole new series by doing that because then I have to do book 1 through 5 before jumping into book 4. And I know that's a recommended reading order. And those are chunkers. Those are big books. We're committing pretty hard. We could do Daisy Hates, which is a series I don't have to continue. I can take breaks in between that one. Or we can do Naomi Novik's The Graduate, which is kind of like a darker magical school. I don't want to say Hogwarts because it's not like Hogwarts, but it is a magical school where there are things that just want to kill you. And like the school itself has things in it that wants to kill you. So you could be in a room 1 second or have to go in a closet to get something. And either the closet is some type of monster or something in the closet just tries to eat you and devour you. So like it was pretty interesting. Book 1 was pretty good. So I still have 2 books left in that series. I still have 4 left in Magnolia Parks and a crap ton left in Zodiac Academy. So I feel like maybe what we'll do. Okay, so apparently I've read 24 pages of The Graduate, and I guess I stopped DNF'd it because I just wasn't in the mood for it. So this one's only like it's almost 400 pages, like 380 pages. So I feel like that's pretty fast to get through, and it's a book that we're kind of in the middle of. So let's finish our series. We're gonna do The Graduate by Naomi Novik, and that's the Scholomance series. All right. Let's do book number 8. Oh no! We're all over the place this month. This is a book that will scare me. Oh no. Okay. So I think it's either Between the Fires or Between Two Fires, and that is like a horror type book, but I don't know if that's necessarily gonna scare me. There is one book, and I have it on Kindle. Let me check what the name of it is, and it looks so spooky, and I wasn't expecting to pull that right now. Okay, it's called The Playground by Aron Beauregard, and I don't know why I got this. I don't know why. When a band of dysfunctional children is suddenly thrust into a diabolical realm of violence, they must grow up instantly to have a chance at survival. Will they find a way to put their differences aside or be swallowed up by the insidious architecture all around them? They say it is genuinely chilling, uncomfortable novel that will make even the most jaded horror fans squirm. So I think we are going to be reading on Kindle The Playground, and look, it's gross. Look at the cover. It's disgusting looking. So we are reading a horror, and that is like so far out of my comfort zone. Like horror books are out of my comfort zone. And I know I read a bunch of dark stuff. I love dark romance. I love the dark shit that happens in dark romances. There is not much that really bothers me, but horror freaks me out. It makes me not want to put my foot over the bed. It like genuinely gives my heart anxiety. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what we're reading. So at least I guess it's good. That was part of our New Year's resolution, was to be out of our comfort zone this year. So we are jumping straight in the deep end. We will do 2 more picks for March and see what we get. And I think that will be good. Yeah, 10 books will be good. Okay. This one says a book that is banned. So, there is a book on my TBR that I do not have a physical copy of, but I bought it a while ago on Nook because that was the only place I could buy it. And that is Sick Fucks by Tilly Cole. I don't know too much about it. I'm just gonna go in blind, to be honest. I don't know why it's banned. But we're about to find out, I guess. I'm not even gonna read the overview actually, because I feel like stuff like that, I just wanna go in blind. So we'll do Sick Fucks by Tilly Cole. We got our banned book in, and what's our last prompt? March. A book that is dark and twisted. Okay. That leaves so many options open to us. So, a book that is dark and twisted. I kind of am feeling we already have Irina Kent, so that leaves us with two options straight off the top of my head. We can do Phantom by H.D. Carlton or The Ritual by Chantal Tessier. I feel like both are dark and twisty. I just love this cover. This cover's freaking gorgeous. I mean, look at this one. This is the other cover for The Ritual. Because I don't usually like to have just like men on my cover, but this one's gorgeous too. Okay, this would be starting the Lords series. Barrington University is home of the Lords, a secret society that requires their blood in payment. They are above all the most powerful in the world. They devote their life to violence in exchange for power. And their senior year, they are offered a chosen one. I vow, you vow, we vow. I think we're going Ritual. I think it's time we start the Lords series, guys. And we will save Phantom maybe for next month. Holy crap. We have a really good amount of books. We have a nice variety. We have The Ritual by Chantal Tessier, The Last Graduate by Naomi Novik, Binding and Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh, All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata, Delicate Escape by Catherine Cowles. I'm so excited for this book, if you can't tell. I'm excited for this one too. God of Pain by Irina Kent. I just needed an excuse to pick this back up. I like to savor Irina Kent. Ever since we met Killian Carson, you know? Kind of obsessed with him. And then City of Gods and Monsters by Kayla Edwards. Those are all our physical copies. We will have Wild Side by Elsie Silver. We're gonna go pick that out on release day, March 4th. And then on Kindle, we have The Playground. And I don't remember the other book. Oh, and we have Sick Fucks by Tilly Cole. That's what we have. Totally forgot about it. So we have quite the month ahead of us. I'm going to definitely be doing a reading vlog, so that will be coming up shortly. Bear with me while I learn how to navigate YouTube, but as soon as I learn how to navigate it, there will be more than one video up a week. There's a lot of good books. You'll get to see tons of reactions throughout the month of March. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you're interested in following along, make sure you subscribe and hit that little notification button so that you know when something's posted. Picking up my TBR with a jar is just a ton of fun. And I think this is what we're gonna be doing for the foreseeable future. Coming up soon will be the reading wrap up for February. We had tons of great reads for that. So again, if you're interested, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button, and it will tell you when that goes live.